Hi friends, as we are all aware, central government is coming up with an initiative called as Hindi Divas. It's not that they have started it today or a day before. This imposition of Hindi as a language over all other regional languages has been from a century or past. And each and every time we have opposed it. And this is a time for us to take a stand because India is a union of different states. We all formed the concept of one nation under Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel with an intention that as a country we will grow together. It's a federal system. We should respect each and every regional linguistic sentiments. But now the central government is coming up with the concept of imposing Hindi in each and every available opportunity. Now you may be wondering why this guy who is opposing the imposition of Hindi is speaking in English, a foreign language. That's a different question altogether and we can deal with it in upcoming video series. But the basic objective of this series is to make us all aware that a state which we have elected is imposing us to do something else. As I stated earlier, this has not arisen because of this particular central government or not. It has been from centuries, and each and every time eminent personalities from different regions have raised their voice against it. And one of the prominent voices among them was Dr. T.V. Gundappa. And he had written a notes called Karnataka and Hindi way back in 1965 in the paper Public Affairs. I want to read it out for you all. Karnataka and Hindi. The case against Hindi for South India was set out at full length 30 years ago in the pages of the Journal of the Karnataka Sahitya Parishad, Bangalore. That means its date backs to 1935. Professor A.R. Krishna Shastri elaborated Karnataka's opposition to Hindi in his presidential address to the Kannada Literary Conference at Hyderabad in 1941. You can make out, see, at 1941, Krishna Shastri has made a detailed pointer opposing why state cannot implement one language policy. These, however, were stray voices because nobody was listening to us. The Congress politician prevailed over them, of course. All the politicians just thrashed us. Mahatma Gandhi was then advocating what he called Hindi Hindustani. At that point of time, the father of our nation, Mahatma Gandhi, was with a concept called Hindi Hindustani. He was aspiring there should be only one language called Hindi for the whole of Hindustan. None then could whisper a word against it without making himself liable to be cried down as unpatriotic. See, this is the problem. If only our great man had then stood up, the mischief would have been nipped in the bud. India has lost a great deal by sacrificing honest speech on the altar of personal hero worship. And this habit of bending the knee before Mambo Jumbo is continuing even after Mr. Nehru's death. See, here DVG is clearly making us all aware that don't go behind one hero worship. Like Mahatma Gandhi is great, altogether we agree, but still, if you are opposing some concepts of his, voice your opinion. As Kuvempu rightly said in the past, Kannada is greater than anybody, even than Nehru. The same applies for each and everybody. No person is greater than the language which we have inherited from centuries or thousands of years ago. So, even at this point of time, we need to raise our voice against anybody who is imposing Hindi against our regional languages. To make it very clear, the whole video is not only from the standpoint of Kannada alone, it is the standpoint of all other regional languages. And also be very clear that we are not opposing the people who speak Hindi. It is the state imposition is what we are opposing. On a personal front, I do speak Hindi and watch a lot of Hindi movies too. But it is by my choice, not by some imposition. It is the imposition what we are all opposing. It's not that this particular central government in context, it's from centuries and we need to keep opposing. That's the sad part. But we need to come to some logical end. Think about it. Please be aware of it. Thank you.